And if you really want to know how I feel, I think the police did this. I'm not going to say my name, you know what I'm saying? But I think that the police are the ones that detained this man on some bullshit, arrested him, drugged him, and put him on this tree. And they did this in City Hall to send a message. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. And for them to label it a suicide is some bullshit. And we're not going to stand for this. And I don't know what it's going to take for them to get it through their head, but it's like, I'm tired of this.
Doing all of this shit.
This was a statement. They hung my friend in front of a fucking American flag in front of City Hall. I know what the fuck that was.
It's pretty much like a lot of people of color don't come out a certain time. Remember, we have a curfew and stuff like that, so we abide by the curfew. Some things like a lot of African Americans, we don't kill ourselves, or we don't we don't even hang ourselves because it's embedded into us when we were younger. This generation and my generation, even a generation before me in the 60s and the 50s, we don't do that. Once they stop doing that, we don't do that.
And it has a devastating past behind it, so that's a very real thing that happened. Only 1% happened in the African American community. Other than that, we go through the person as a whole in silence.
There's something that needs to be done. The community needs to be pressed. We need to be together. That sound familiar to you?
Tired of the injustice in the community as a whole. It don't have nothing to do with race. I'm just tired of every day have to turn on the TV and all I see is somebody dying that should be alive right now. And it makes me afraid for my life being African American because it could be any one of us. I don't know if I go to work and something bad will happen to me because the color of my skin or how my hair look or because I look different, and I'm afraid for my life, and I shouldn't have to feel like that. I want to be comfortable like everybody else should be.
What? They don't want us to kill nobody. They don't want us to get angry and do that. But look, we can easily act off that shit, and we can easily get angry like that. But we choose to get angry and get powerful and come together. We are those who chose to get angry and come together instead of loot, instead of kill.
Everybody be quiet. But still though,
no justice,
no peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
Hey, you gonna get her shot. Relax. Relax.
They messed up the crime scene. Like, that's what people were saying. A lot of the people that came within that morning, like, they didn't even, it was kind of, they didn't realize that, I guess they figured it was going to get brushed under the rug like the Victorville guy. Nobody really realized. But this community here is too strong.
And not being afraid to have to walk home at night or go to the street or play in the park like a lot of people do, and like a lot of cases, a 12-year-old got shot just for playing in the park with his cousins. We shouldn't have to be afraid like anybody else shouldn't have to be afraid to just do normal things that normal people do. But we have to be, because every time we do something normal, something bad happens.
Unity, if you want to be honest, a lot of unity. It's not really what I saw, it's more about what I felt. Our community is coming together, and it's something that hasn't happened, and it's something that hasn't been happening, and it's finally happening. It's sad that, the events that happened had to bring it to this, but I'm glad that we're here,
A lot of people are here, they want answers for the family and for the community, and I hope this will change and open up a lot of young people's minds and even some older people that, you know, we've been trying to unite now over 70 years now.
But it definitely makes me proud to see that we're progressing towards somewhere, and, you know, that we're able to just be like, hey, we're here, and, you know, we're no longer going to be silent, and you're no longer going to walk on us and look over us, because you're going to see us.
Listen to that. If you was to close your eyes and say Robert Fuller, what does that sound like? That doesn't even sound like, oh, that's how you know it's a slave type of name. Like, come on. Close your eyes, Robert Fuller. And I said that on camera.